and day 13 of the gratitude challenge. And today I'm very grateful for, the mysteries, kind of like it's a thing you cannot define. It's a thing that's flowing a bit out here. You can sense it, you can feel it to a certain degree, but you cannot really put it into any box because it's beyond all of this. And also I think it's a way to kind of like get into these mysteries is kind of like taking your inner process and putting that inner process out. And also by reading what's happening outside of yourself, it's kind of like, and you can relate this to your inner process. So I'm very grateful for mysteries and the mystic. I think it's interesting. And then I'm very grateful for, when you're teasing each other in a loving way. I think it's so cool because it's showing compassion, it's showing attention, it's showing empathy, and I think it's a good way to kind of like give a message by teasing with it, because if you say straight up, people don't necessarily like what you're saying, but if you're saying when you're teasing them, and it's like you can say the things you're not allowed to say in normal circumstances. So I'm grateful for that. Then I'm grateful for the number 13, and this is the day number 13, and 13 is a magical number because it's like, well, it's pure creation. It's a prime number, it doesn't combine with anything. It's a Fibonacci number also in creation process. And also Jesus had 12, there was 12 disciples, and then there was Jesus. You have 12 star signs, and then you have the whole zodiac, and zodiac being the number 13. And it's like this number 13 does have some special ring about it. I know superstitious people always talking about, no, Friday the 13th is a bad date. Of course, I don't believe that. I think that Friday 13, as far as I'm concerned, or have been informed, or what you say, it's back to the killing of the Templars during, I don't know if you can call it Inquisition, but it's back to when they killed Jacques de Molay, or they arrested all the other Knights Templars. And it was the Pope of France in, conspiracy with the Pope in the Vatican. But it's a quite interesting number actually. And then I'm grateful for intuition. Because I think the intuition is a very fair thing. Because the more you listen to this intuition, the more clear answers it will give you. And the less you listen to your intuition, the more blurry answer it will give you. And that is actually very, very, very fair, because you get what you give and you give what you get. Could it be any more fair? So grateful for intuition, because I'm in process where I'm learning to listen more and more to it, and it has served me well through the years. And then I'm grateful for walking barefooted just in the edge of the water on the beach. I think it's so cool and refreshing and relaxing, and it's like it's grounding you so much and putting you so much down to earth. I'm really grateful for this. And then while walking on the beach with the bare feet in the water, I'm very grateful for the sound of the waves and how they're just coming in and coming in and coming in, and then about, I think it's every 9th time, it's coming a bit bigger, and you have to be aware of that one if you're wearing shorts or something like this. But grateful for that. And then today, one of my friends called me up and said, Kasper, I think it's so cool with the videos you're putting out on Facebook. I really like what you're doing, and I think it takes a lot of courage. And I'm very grateful for him calling and saying this. It's always nice someone patting your back. But also it's nice that people are showing sincerely what they mean, and they're telling you, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for that I always know where to ask for advice, because if I have a problem over here, then I know who to call here, and if the problem is here, I can find someone to call there, because I cannot know anything. I'm not very smart, but I do know who to ask when I need advice, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And this morning I got a message from a person who's very close to me, asking me a question that I have never ever in my life been asked before, and I don't think I'm gonna be asked it again, but I'm very grateful for this question because it's I won't reveal what the question is because I'm sure the other part would not want to tell this to the camera. But I was, how to say, very overwhelmed. I was very proud, I was very touched, moved, and all the superlatives going in that direction. And thanks for the trust. And then I'm grateful for a guy I met out on my walking trip today, because I'm like walking in my little universe, he's walking in his little universe, and all of a sudden these two universes collide and create a third universe. And in this third universe we met each other, and we were kind of like having a conversation about, I believe in this, I think this, and also this could be a possibility, and wow, what an idea. And I think it's so cool when you meet people like this. It's like you're living two different universes, collide, meet, exchange and share information and thoughts, and that just, no, it's generally just made my day, so I'm very grateful for this. And I think that was it on my list for today. Enjoy!